everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode, we happened to find our way... Well, we happened to solve the whole issue with the werewolf problem that was happening in Port Last. Then we moved on and investigated Wanev's tower. We happened to find a couple things here. The Tome of Ice that we need for Eltura, I believe her name is, and the Star of Kalimshan that we need to give to Tommy. But we also need the gem from this guy so that we can give it to the guy who hired us. It was apparently lost when he summoned an imp while drunk, and chaos happened. So we have to go clear out his summoning chamber and get it back. Oh dear, this is actually quite a place. There's actually quite a bit to this place. And there we have imps. That must be the summoning thing. He did say we need to drop the imp's heart into the brazier, so... Actually, it's not that big. It's basically just a big loop. He must be back there. It's the only thing that makes sense. We'll just loot everything else we find in here.
I shall... My Uthgar's blood!
Come on, bash it open. Thank you. Bolt of piercing in there. Some coins there. Copper ring there. Chest a little damaging there. Some coins here. I think I already opened that. I guess maybe I could have made a slightly longer episode, but no big deal. Oh, a lever? When you pull the lever, you hear an electrical hum. No idea what that did. Ow! What the hell was that?
For honor and glory!
Perhaps I shouldn't have pulled that. There's them dealt with. The imp's prison, don't care about that. Some coins there. Another one of those potions, which I don't really need. Oh, we found Wanev's gem. Some magical then. Okay. Well, we could leave just now if we wanted, but why would we leave the imps here? The guy said he'd reward us, so may as well. Gold ring. Bookcase here with a couple more books we don't need to read.
For the Uthgard!
Guys got a fair number of traps here.
It is done.
Excellent, and I'm just going to use a couple of these because, really, we've got so many of them, why not? More Alexandrite. Okay, moving on. More methods. Chest over here we can bash open. Guy's got a lot of traps in his basement, in his summoning chambers here. Dalen, come back here.
I shall do as you ask.
Okay, that's interesting. +2 half plate. Interesting. Not going to wear it, but interesting. Oh, I forgot to check if there's imps dropped anything. Hellhounds, and there's Gulgash. Hee hee hee! Free to annoy! Free to destroy! Hee hee hee! Alright, now you can attack, Dalen. Yeah, those Hellhounds are not really a threat, they're not really damaging me. And down goes Gulgash. Just put his heart in the brazier and we'll be fine. Gulgash's heart. A faint pulse still seems to beat within this small and twisted heart. It belonged to the imp Gulgash, the creature used to serve Wanev, a wizard who maintains his tower to the south of Port Last. Easy enough to deal with. And let's see if there's anything useful in these sarcophagi. Ow. Grains of sand, those are shuriken. And in here, what have we got? Trap? Trap. But we're fine. Just another Alexandrite. Okay. Well, we're in fairly good shape. Now we just drop this heart back in there, and that'll close the portal, and we'll get a reward. Then we'll just teleport back to town and hand in everything we got. Copper necklace. Also sell all this loot we happen to get, which is nice. I imagine pulling that lever triggered a long-delayed trap or something. No big deal. Alright, to the brazier. And there we go. There goes the portal. I'm sure Wanev will be quite happy with that.
Hello again. Have you managed to kill the imp and close the portal?
Yes, the portal has been closed. Ah, excellent. Here's a reward for your troubles. A bruised ego and the loss of a couple of magic items are a small price to pay for having my summoning chamber back. Indeed. Farewell. Well, I have some work to do, so we shall most likely not meet again. I could set up a teleport portal to help you get out of here if you'd like. Sure, that would be handy. Very well, goodbye. Thank you very much. And with that, we're gone. And we have many things that we can hand in. Easiest way to do it, Stone of Recall. Now, Nurik, first things first. Need some healing. And like to make a purchase. Sell those, sell that, sell that, sell that. Dire Mace. Croton's Skull Crusher. This mace is permanently bloodstained, a telltale trace of its many years spent bashing heads. The weapon would have been the bane of humanoids throughout its history, but those who wielded it seem to have been purposefully left out of historic record. Damage bonus against goblinoids, half-orcs, and orcs. Okay, very specific. This quarterstaff is Nega Staff. A number of these staffs were recently discovered, apparently meant to be the chief arms of a force being assembled by a beholder secreted away beneath the city of Athkatla. Why an Eye Tyrant would wish to attack the site of its enemy so specifically is not known, and petitions to the local government have gone unanswered, save for claiming it a matter for local churches to explain. Causes blindness. Alright then. We can sell all of these things very easily. And get a fair bit of coin, too. And there we go. We're good. Now that we're here, let's go hand in these things. We have, let's see. You know what? We'll work our way around. We'll start by handing in the, well, speaking to Tommy and handing in the thing we need to hand in to him. Oh, Tommy.
I shall do as you ask.
Level up, why not? And now, Tommy? Like to continue your story from before? There's not much more to it. One of these days I'll find the Star of Kalimshan, maybe find out what happened to Sammy too. I've decided to forgive him. I have a ruby here. Is it what you're looking for? By Brando Barris's hairy feet! It is! Where in Faerun did you find that? I found it in a wizard's tower along the south road. Huh. So Sammy did make it up hereabouts after all. Probably slaved away in some wizard's kitchen until he slipped into a vat of ale and drowned. Oh well. Thanks for finding it, my lord. It'll take up a nice spot in my mantle. If I had a mantle, that is. Wish I had something sought from some pocket lint to pay you back. All I can offer is my thanks and friendship in return. Not sure if I want your friendship considering what happened to Sammy. Well, you have a point there, my lord. Now let's find your cultist and kick some zealot butt. Indeed. And now, the Ring of the Rogue reached +3. +3 to dexterity, and a bonus to disable trap and open the lock. And that, I believe, is all of them. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3... Plus 3, plus 3. Yes, all of our companions have been helped.
Waiting.
And
Yes.
all is well. I did not want to talk to you there. Alright. With everything done better, time has come for us to turn in the other 2 quests we have here. First, Aleith.
How do you do?
I have
You
the
had any
last
luck
gem.
acquiring-
Ah, the final gem. How glorious. As agreed, I have your 400 gold pieces and the item I promised you right here. These gems were difficult to acquire. I think I deserve more than you're paying. Very well, I understand your point well enough. I was a smuggler once after all. I will throw in a further 300 gold pieces. And let me take the gem off your hands. Ah, it will be good to return home. I cannot thank you enough for delivering the gems to me. Now I can at last take my daughter to Evermeet, as promised. I cannot wait to show her Corellin's Grove. Farewell to you, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again someday. Alright. And now we go to hand in the book. Ooh, but what is this belt we got? Unidentified. Okay, then. Well, we can get it identified soon. And in fact, we'll do so after we hand in the 3rd book. Tome of Ice. We can't make use of any of them, unfortunately, because we're not a mage, but it's fine.
Well, hello.
I have
You
one of the
excited?
tomes you seek. That is most excellent news. Please, let me see what you have. Oh, this is so very exciting. Here's the Tome of Ice. Ah, the Tome of Ice. Another fine work to add to my collection. I thank you for this. This should keep you quite happy indeed, I would think. Don't you? Now tell me what else I might do for you. Ah, nothing. Goodbye. I wish you a good morning, sir. Please come back again. Thank you very much. We'll get this thing identified here in the Cracked Anvil. Probably sell it, because I don't think we're going to be using it.
Can I help you?
Let me see what I can buy. More specifically, Encircling Scale. A required item for all students of the Encircling Scale, a thieves' guild with many enemies. Belts such as this are practical, if not particularly fashionable. A popular tale among the ranks has the vainglorious spouse of the guild leader falling to poison because she refused to wear one, although members of more sinister intent are inclined to blame her rich inheritance as the cause of her downfall. Dark vision, poison immunity, and allows you to use poison. Not something we are going to keep. Alright. Now, we need to head back out there. I'm gonna cut it while I run back over to where we need to be, because, saves a minute. Alright, made it back to where we were going, killed a wolf on the way, and I find it interesting how when you explore enough, it actually uncovers the rest of the map, so it's fully explored. Very nice. Anyway, South Road Farmland. Sure thing. There's probably more to explore around here and see what we can find. Looks like there's a farm over here. Well, it did say it was farmland, so what the hell? Let's, actually, I think it's related to a quest if we start that, so I'm not going to start it quite yet. But I do believe there is also something up here. There is a couple things up here, in fact. Oh, maybe not a couple. Oh, there's a chest over here. Guess we can investigate it.
I shall do as
Of
you
course, it was
ask.
trapped.
It's for the Oathguard!
Yes, yes, yes. Silver ring and a topaz. Alright. Now, there appears to be someone over here. Sturge. Oh, this is someone we need to speak with.
Ah, a worthy opponent! Greetings! I am Sturge, the baby killer. Recently escaped from hard time in Waterdeep. My 4 fellow prisoners and I are now among the most wanted criminals along the Sword Coast.
Why would you tell this to a stranger? Why shouldn't I tell you? It's It's important that you realize I'm not some simple farmer bumbling about a rotted-out tree stump. I am Sturge, the baby killer. Sturge, you're one of the escaped criminals with a huge bounty on his head. You're correct, my friend. I am one of the only living beings to have escaped Waterdeep's most secure prison. But before you do anything rash, please hear me out. Why should I listen, gnome? My good boy, I have a reason for everything. After all, it isn't my death that you want, but rather the proof of my death. If you had read the bounties closely, my friend, you'd know that you only need my tattooed ear as proof. If you'd spare my life and listen to what I have to say, I'd be willing to cut my ear from my head and give it to you as proof. If that were not enough, I'd also be willing to tell you where to find some of my companions. They are as guilty as I, and are worth the same reward. Come now, listen to what I have to say. Surely you have thought that there was more to it than this. 5 inmates escaping the Waterdeep's most inescapable prison. Aren't you curious how we did it? Alright, how did you get out? I was just about to tell you. Glad to see that flicker of impatience in the air between your ears. I found myself in prison, rather unfortunately. I wanted to get out so I can go back to doing what I do best. Killing babies. I realized that escaping this Waterdavian prison was said to be impossible, so I knew I would need help achieving the impossible. So you went to the other inmates. Yes, indeed. Aren't we a quick study? Someone woke up refreshed this day. So yes, I worked out a relationship with Zor, Delilah, Wyvern, and Yesgar. I knew they would all be interested in escaping, and unlike the others, I had the talent to do so. What kind of talent? The only kind of talent. The kind that works together. Zor was a big brute. He could pull down gates or smash through doors. Delilah's poisons helped us to incapacitate many of the guards within the prison, and Wyvern was able to call the animals to further our escape. He used them to deliver messages, create distractions, and even to help us shake off the guards from our trail. It was very exciting. And what did you contribute? Me? I helped to put it all together. Mine were the brains that put the plan together and got us all working in unison. Well, me and Yeskar, but he's just the figurehead there to inspire loyalty. Your escape hasn't been a success yet. Oh, but it has. No one ever escaped from that prison. We were the first. We made it out the door. We can get caught now after the fact, but it doesn't change anything. We escaped. So now what? Now we play a game. You beat me at it and I cut off my ear and give it to you because that's all you really want, isn't it? The bounty you'll get from my ear. The game we'll play is the oldest game of all. I will give you a word and you must respond to it with another word that can defeat the original without being its opposite. If you win, I'll tell you where Delilah is and give you my valuable ear. If not, we will settle this with blades. Alright, let's play. I hope you're worthy of the challenge. Let us begin. Let's see, let's start easy. My word is darkness. I'd say candle. Ah yes, the candle holds back the darkness of just a little bit. My new word, then, is wind. I'd say wall. Aha! A well-built wall shall keep the wind from any home. In that case, my next word shall be war, which topples many walls. Armies? If anything, it is war that defeats armies, not armies that defeat the war. That you lose. That means I shall neither bargain for my ear nor offer clues about the cold Delilah. On your guard. Well, as you wish. We already killed Delilah anyway, so you're dead. It would have been nice to win, but oh well. Topaz out of that, and we've got an unidentified cloak. Greater cloak of protection against chaos. Interesting. And Sturge's ear. Let's go turn it in, right now. Why not? This is the fourth of them. Maybe we'll find out something about the fifth. He was very easy to defeat, anyway. Alright, here we are. Kendrak.
Thank the gods you've come. While you were gone from port last, that fiend of a half-orc, Yeskar, kidnapped my Shaldrissa.
Oh dear. He demanded a ransom for her return, and it was paid, but still he did not return her. Please, I beg of ye, get my Shaltrisa back. She is my only child. Why don't you and your men get her back? I could not endanger my daughter, and I would not trust the men to do it if the truth be told. You, however, are a powerful man who has done so much. I would trust you. You may be her only hope. Do you know where she's being held? Aye, I do. The old Portlast mines are to the north of town, near the Green Griffin Inn. He holds her there, I'm sure of it. It's a treacherous place and easy to defend, which is why I dare not approach. I can only hope ye have the skills I don't. Very well, I'll do it. The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give you the bounty money. At least it'd be good to know Mieskar has none of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines by the Green Griffin Inn to the north of town, then. They're locked and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry! Oh, I think we can take care of that right now. I think we'll have just enough time. Come! Let us deal with Yeskar. Fortunately, we already know exactly where it is. We did walk in there, only to find the doors locked, so now that we have the key, we'll be able to get in. See, I think it was just out in the north? Yes, it was up there, right here. Shouldn't take too long to get there. Bit of a run, but we'll get there. Come on, come on. Once we get to the door, I'll save. And another dire wolf.
Now see what a true
There's a lot of dire wolves out here. I thought we killed the werewolf. Why are there so many of these? I mean, at least they die easily. So there's that. Truthfully, the episode might go on a little long. Depends on what happens here. I mean, there's only like 5 minutes left, but we'll be fine. Here we are. Here's the mines. How did he get back the door if the mayor had the key? That's what I'd like to know. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that! Yeskar has some minions. Look at that. I did not see that coming, I admit. How nice of him to bring us some fodder to murder. Give us a good warm-up as we make our way towards this guy. Cure light wounds, really? Some coins. Ooh, remove disease. And more of Farrell's gold. Oh, Jesus fucking... What is that thing that's in the way? It's really bothering me here. Let's kill here. That chest is what I'm going to kill from range. Just bash from range. We'll be fine. And there we go. And this had... Rod of Ghost. We've already got one. We don't really need another. We can sell it. Actually, now that I think about it, why not? A little extra damage. Sure, I think it'll work. I mean, we don't need it. But what the hell? Another orc. Another one up here. Ooh, he's got an ogre too! And he's already dead.
Taste my savage fury!
Alright, anything of value here? We've got a few chests. Oh, one chest and a bunch of crates. Excuse me.
shall do as you ask. Make this fight count! It will be your last! It is done.
Right, that's those broken. Ult of Frostbite. Alright, anything else around here? Ooh, campfire. We can actually investigate that. Bunch of coins. A couple more remains here. Alright, and here. Man, this place is so frickin' dark. I apologize if you can't really see anything. Ooh, an orc shaman! He's got a couple spellcasters here. He's got a lot of minions in here. Not enough to kill us, though. Man, it's dark. Man, there are a lot of orcs in here. It's so dark, I need to do this in order to see where everything is. Almost got them all. Now this ogre. And there we go. Plenty of remains here that we can loot. Bullets, I don't care about that. Gloves of the minstrel, not useful to us. Coin there. And kill the orcs over here. Go right here with some ale. Not useful to us. Right here. Potion to cure critical wounds. Chest with some garbage.
I shall do as you ask.
Bash open the chest. Why did you do that? Why did you run through the... Okay, now we need to kill Yeskar here. Damn it, Dalen, you're gonna be killed. Wait! Spare Yeskar's life. Dalen, you're an idiot, but okay.
Yeskar is glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you? Yeskar will tell you a secret about young girl Sheldrissa. Then you'll let Yeskar live? Sheldrissa? What sort of secrets does she have? Sheldrissa is not so pure-hearted. Yeskar not kidnap her. She run away with Yeskar. Her idea. Don't try to lie to me. Sheldrissa is an innocent girl. Yeskar met Sheldrissa when hiding out at inn in Port Last. She's smitten with Yeskar's manly physique. She manipulate Yeskar into kidnapping her. Come on now, you don't expect me to believe that load of dung. Yeskar tell truth. Sheldrissa want me to run away with her. She to blame, not Yeskar. She want money. Tell me the truth right now, you lying dog. Okay, don't hurt Yeskar. We get Sheldrissa drunk. She's so drunk she agreed to all Yeskar's wants. She quite the feisty girl. I think I've decided to kill you after all.
Give it up!
Yeskar not dead yet, puny human. Yes, now you are. Alright, let me loot everything that's out here first. Potion of antidote. Alright, then we'll get Sheldrissa, and then we'll have everything good. Just a few more things to loot around here. Just a few. Man, this place is so freaking dark. I don't need that. Alright, now let's get the ear, loot everything else around here, and save Sheldrissa. She was that girl who tried to con us out of a load of money, wasn't she? And we got an Emissary Shield. Another one, really? Yeskar's ear, and Yeskar's key.
I shall do as you ask.
Bash is open.
It is done.
We've got some coins here. We've got a chest over here. Yeskar's key, we already have one. Couple chests
Shall
here.
do as you ask.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little long, but it's fine.
It is done.
The rage of the Red
Ow.
Tiger unleashed!
Another +3 tower shield. Lightning bullet. Okay.
Who are you?
Shaldrissa, right? I'm Ken, and your father sent me to rescue you. Rescue? Wait, you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was going to be a grand adventure, and I would be a true hero, like you. Oh gods, I'll never be able to return home. Settle down and tell me what's going on here. I'm sorry. I'm calm now. I'll tell you what happened. After you started returning with the ears of the other prisoners, I was approached by a man in a cloak. He said that he knew I was looking for adventure. He talked strangely, but he was nice to me. It all seemed so mysterious and exciting. He gave me wine, and we talked about how he was a count from Waterdeep who was framed for a crime he didn't commit and had escaped from prison. You fell for that old story? I don't know why I believed him. Maybe it was the wine. I guess he just fit my childish image of a noble hero. We snuck away at night and traveled to the mines. There were all these horrible orcs waiting for us, and when I went to ask him what was going on, he just laughed and knocked me down. Then he did things to me. I can't talk about it. I figured out who he was. I'd heard my father talk about him. Yeskar told me that he was going to hold me for ransom. Once he had bled the town dry, he was going to take me away to sell into slavery. I should never have gone with him. My father must be so worried. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all over now. You should be safe to go home. I'm so afraid to face my father. I wish I had listened to him in the first place. Thank you for rescuing a foolish child. Goodbye and good luck, sir. Of course. This crate, I don't think there's going to be anything. Well, maybe a little something, but... Okay. Alright, let's just take the teleport back. Nurik.
Hail to ye!
Purchase. Well, more specifically, I want to sell all these things. I don't need the chaos. The evil is fine. Even though the chaos would probably be a cooler cloak. Okay. And a quick healing. There we go. Now let's report in that we've dealt with the final one and saved Shaldrissa. Alright. Shaldrissa has made it back. Good. Kendrak.
Shaldrissa is safe and retired. I cannot thank you enough. You truly are the hero the lady told me of.
The girl is shaken, but otherwise she is alright. Perhaps this will serve to curb her desire for adventure now, eh? Here, take the bounty for Yeskar. I wish I had more to reward you with. If you found the ransom, please do keep it. And as for whatever quest the lady put you on, I wish you the best of luck.
Home! This town means everything to me. Thank you for saving me. I will never do anything so foolish again.
Indeed. I wish you the best, and hopefully she won't have too many nightmares from what happened to her. It sounded like Yeskar actually forced himself upon her. Poor girl. Well, with that done, it's time to head back to the South Road again. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, well, I'm pretty sure there's a quest over in that South Road area that we have to complete. I think we've actually completed most of the side quests. We still have the 2 tomes to find. Can't do anything about that. Okay, that's that. Yeah, the only other thing we have is the remaining 2 tomes, which we may find further south in Charwood itself. So, next episode, we'll explore the rest of what there is over in the South Road, over by those farms. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Ken Daniels and Dalen Red Tiger. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, and I shall see you all next time.